2 years ago, Guy Genereux was on this scaffold, trimming a branch off his tree.
And it took off and hit the scaffold, and I got propelled into the air.
When he hit the ground, he couldn't move.
The look on his face was, it spoke fear to me. And I kept telling him, you're going to be okay, you're going to be okay.
And apparently I told her that I loved her, so I guess it must be true.
That sense of humor would come in handy later, after 6 months in the ICU. Guy's vertebrae were compressed, some ribs were fractured, the rest broken. Infections led to sepsis, a serious condition which started to shut down his organs. He had at least 20 surgeries.
They're running out of options, and that's when we got scared as a family. I think that was the darkest day that we had.
Then on Valentine's Day, Guy managed to send his wife a message.
He winked at me, and I was like a giddy schoolgirl because I knew that wink and I knew he was there, and that's when I said, yeah, we're fighting this because you're there, buddy.
That's when he started to regain enough strength for rehab at the Glenrose Hospital.
You just hear the story and you're like, holy cow, like, how are you still here?
Stephanie Krentz was one of the many staff members who endured Guy's endless teasing.
You would go in the morning, oh, good morning, Guy, I'm Stephanie, I'm going to be a nurse today. You again.
I've got all the ultimate dad jokes, I got all of them, and puns and whatever, eh?
Guy had to relearn how to walk and how to swallow. For the past 8 months, he'd been fed through a tube in his nose. Every meal had to be mushy.
At first I thought it was really, really good, really good. And after a little while I thought, well, maybe it's not that good.
Even so, he encouraged others on the diet to appreciate not just the food, but being alive.
The way he influenced the other patients, the way he cared about the other patients and not just him, it was just so like wonderful to see.
I don't remember a bad day. When you have that kind of an accident, I think that every day above ground is a good one.
Guy says he fought to get better for his family, especially his wife, so their retirement could be the way they pictured it.
We have this other chapter to open up in our lives because we can do this.